grandfather was a bad man, alcoholic, extremely violent, tried to kill my grandmother in front of their kids. Oh, and one of his less horrible acts was abandoning my grandmother with their 6 kids, all under the age of 12. Some of his kids maintained minimal contact with him. He lived about 30 or 40 miles from my grandmother and the 2 kids who stayed in the area. When he was in his 80s, he was hospitalized and then passed away in the middle of the night. In the morning, his oldest child, one of my aunts, went to the morgue to identify the body and fill out paperwork. On her way, she stopped by my grandmother's to break the news. When she came in, my grandmother said, "Oh, it's a sad day. He died just past midnight, I'd imagine." My grandmother had begun to show signs of dementia in just basic age, and so the weird comments weren't too out of character. My aunt assumed that the hospital or one of her siblings had already called to tell my mother the news. So my aunt just shook it off and drove to the morgue. When she saw the death certificate, she was shocked to see the time of death listed as 12:10. On her way home, she stopped back at my grandmother's and asked her who had called her to tell her the news, and asked her why she thought that he had died just past midnight. She said, "He came to see me at 12:30, and we talked for a spell. He wanted to apologize for all he'd done to me and you kids. I think he made his peace and was able to move on, so I'm glad for that." My grandmother then resumed humming and doing a jigsaw puzzle.